So, guys, it's official. Harry Potter TV series has officially been announced from HBO Max. Oh, I'm sorry. They rebranded themselves. Now it's called Max because that was clearly interesting little change there. I really don't know why. Like, what's the big deal? Anyway, HBO Max, Max. It's so stupid. But now it's called Max, and apparently Max is coming out with a Harry Potter TV series, and this one is going to be based on the books, apparently. And they're already promising the typical stuff about how it's going to be so unbelievably faithful to the source material. I'm not buying it at all. It is I need to see some trailers kind of a thing. I need to see exactly where you're trying to go with this. But apparently, with Harry Potter, the TV series, they're going to be adapting the books for each season. So obviously, you're going to have, I mean, at a minimum, 7 seasons, right? Because there's 7 books. So you'll probably have 7 seasons. How long each season is, or how many episodes are going to be in each season, I'm really not too sure. But that's the philosophy that they seem to have. So if that's really the case, they are planning to make this go for the long haul. Whether or not that actually succeeds that far is going to be based off how well they actually treat this IP. So let's see what this article has to say from Bounding Into Comics. It says Warner Brothers Discovery announced that their newly rebranded streaming service, Max, ordered a new Harry Potter TV series that will adapt J.K. Rowling's original books. In a press release, Warner Brothers Discovery announced the series will be a faithful adaptation of the beloved Harry Potter book series by author and executive producer J.K. Rowling. Now, I cannot wait, okay? I cannot wait to see all the psychopaths on Twitter absolutely attack this show for no reason whatsoever. Simply because J.K. Rowling is going to be involved in it, and it's a Harry Potter IP. They're going to do the same thing like what they did with Hogwarts Legacy. They're going to do this with this show. I guarantee you. And the funny thing is, if they were smart, if HBO Max was smart, they already know that there is a hate train that goes with J.K. Rowling. But anytime you try to use J.K. Rowling with something, there's going to be an automatic hate train behind it. But the amount of support behind it is going to dwarf the hate train. So if they do the right thing and they actually adapt the books and the story, a modern retelling, but not in the bad way, but using new graphics, new CGI, new cast, all this stuff, but follow how the books were, then I can only imagine the amount of success that they would have. But again, this is HBO, right? Or this is Max now. So this is, I'm still going to call it HBO Max. This is HBO Max. The chances of them doing this, you have people who made Velma, and then you have people who made The Last of Us. And The Last of Us showed its true face towards the end. Actually, towards the middle, really. But let's just say towards the end. And Velma shows its cards right from the beginning before the show even came out in the first trailer. So I don't really believe that HBO Max is not going to pull some woke shit with this particular TV show. I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt like I did with The Last of Us. No way. I'm going to deny them the entire time until they prove otherwise. And guys, if you're enjoying this video, please consider hitting that like button so you can help me fight the YouTube suppression we fight every single day. It says the press release adds the stories from each of Rowling's Harry Potter books will become a decade-long series produced with the same epic craft, love, and care this global franchise is known for. So let's watch this particular trailer really quick. It's nothing special, honestly, but let's just watch it so you guys can see it. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted. Actually, I should probably just lower the music. Yeah, let me just lower the music. That way, it's kind of like simple to the point. You see candles and whatnot, and they say that your Hogwarts letter is arrived, and that's it. It's just the title screen. That's all it is. This is going to be HBO Max's rebranding, kind of like start of, I guess maybe this is probably going to be one of their first shows they come out with after the rebrand. And it is a big IP, don't get me wrong. Harry Potter is absolutely huge, no doubt about it. And even if they do the woke shit, I guarantee you this show will be massively successful because it's Harry Potter. You just cannot not be successful with Harry Potter. The only way you cannot be successful with Harry Potter is if you do some absolutely wild shit that even the normies start to realize is a problem. But if they're subtle with it and they keep it under the rug where normies won't realize what's going on, then they will be successful, whether the hardcore fans like it or not, like myself. So it doesn't really matter. I'm self-aware enough to realize that I'm not the target audience for a lot of these TV shows. I'm just not. They're not going after the hardcore fans, and they even mention it in this particular article. You'll see what I'm talking about, where they say they're trying to go after new audiences, which you already know what that means. So it says it also notes that the series will feature a new cast to lead a new generation of fandom, full of the fantastic detail, much-loved characters, and dramatic locations that Harry Potter fans have loved for over 25 years. Finally, it revealed that it appears each book will be adapted into a single season. The press release says each season will be authentic to the original books and bring Harry Potter and these incredible adventures to new audiences around the world. Then it says Rowling commented on the new adaptation, saying Max's commitment to preserving the integrity of my books is important to me, and I'm looking forward to being part of this new adaptation, which will allow for a degree of depth and detail only afforded by a long form television series. Again, I don't necessarily believe even J.K. Rowling, because I know these trans people don't realize this, but J.K. Rowling is a hardcore progressive. She's the one who probably would have been on their side if they would just stop being so freaking like psychopathic, that they can just give her a chance and realize that she is super progressive. So again, she would probably introduce a lot of woke ideology into this TV show just naturally, but she might just double down against the trans community because there's such dicks to her, not no pun intended. But but again, I think she will probably double down on them and just try to like avoid certain things because she doesn't want to give them any kind of like clout or anything like that. CEO and chairman of HBO and Max, Casey Bloys, also said, "We are delighted to give audiences the opportunity to discover Hogwarts in a whole new way." He added, "Harry Potter is a cultural phenomenon, and it is clear there is such an enduring love and thirst for the wizarding world. In partnership with Warner Brothers Television and J.K. Rowling, this new Max original series will dive deep into each of the iconic books that fans have continued to enjoy for all of these years." I kind of wondered to myself, I mean, maybe I'm just going crazy. I kind of wondered to myself if Hogwarts Legacy, the success that game had anything to do with the final green lighting of this particular TV show. I know it probably didn't. You can't help but think that when that game came out, it affected the decision about whether or not to come out with this particular TV series. Of course, it was something that was in the talks for a long time, and we're gonna get into that. But again, it's kind of gave them that like go ahead where they can confidently say that Harry Potter is still a very hot brand. You know what I mean? It says this announcement confirms rumors from Scooper WDW Pro, who claimed back in December WBD is reportedly looking to reboot the Harry Potter film franchise, including recasting in the next 3 to 5 years. The Scooper reiterated this rumor on Valiant Renegade's YouTube channel, saying it now seems extremely likely that the Harry Potter universe, which I think internally is called the Wizarding Division, it is receiving a reboot in the future in terms of the movies, and that may also include recasting some of the roles that have become iconic inside the Harry Potter universe with the major actors and characters, he added. WDW Pro then clarified that this will be a new adaptation of J.K. Rowling's first 7 Harry Potter novels. We're not talking about fantastical beats. We're not talking about some of these ancillary Harry Potter things. We're talking about what is referred to inside the industry as core Harry Potter. Then he made it even clearer by saying, "You're looking at the original cast: Harry, Hermione, Ron, new cast starting over." So again, part of me wants to see them go full crazy with this. Like I want to see them make Harry Potter black. I want to see them make all of them black. Just make Harry Potter, Hermione, especially Hermione, and Ron black, and Ron especially too because he's a ginger. You know, Hollywood doesn't do gingers anymore. So just make them black. Like I just go crazy with it, wokeify the shit out of it, and I think it'll be more beneficial to the channel than if the show was actually good. I'm just being honest with you. But again, do I think they're going to do that? Probably not. I think they're going to keep the wokeness of something more subtle so the normies don't catch on to it. Because if you make Harry Potter black, people are really going to look at you like, okay, I know he's definitely not black. And that's when the normies are going to start getting confused. But if you make the core cast what they are supposed to be, and you throw in some wokeness and some characters that people really don't know that well, or as well as the initial 3, then yeah, I think you can get away with it. So we'll see what happens when this TV show decides to actually come out, whenever that is. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.